In this video, we're going to be going over the huge market crash coming in NBA 2K23 My Team. At least in my opinion, I do think there'll be a market crash tomorrow, and I'll explain why in a second. But as you guys know, last Friday, we did get this new Stellar drop, which had some amazing cards in it, like Galaxy level Ben Simmons, Scottie Pippen, Chet, had some pretty good pink diamonds as well, including Marcus Gasol, D'Angelo Russell, and even the diamonds were some really good budget cards with Bob Sura and Channing Frye. So I think we could all agree this was a great content drop. I mean, Ben Simmons, probably the best point guard in the game, Scottie Pippen, arguably the best shooting guard, and then Chet's another just really good tall power forward, kind of on the same level as guys like Yee, Dirk, and obviously KG as well. And then even Marcus Gasol is like a top 5 center in the game. So all around, I do think it was a really good content drop. And yes, we have been getting some really good drops, you know, with Dirk Nowitzki, James Harden, Vince Carter in the Cosmic set. Obviously the Eclipse had the Galaxy Opal Yao Ming, and overall in season 4 we just been getting some really good drops, except for Flight School, probably the worst content drop in season 4 in my opinion. But the one thing we do have to know, guys, and one thing you guys have to know if you already don't know, is the fact that they changed the pack odds with these seller packs. If you guys click on the odds, you click on the pack, and then you click more info, it's going to take you to these odds, and it just shows you the odds to pull cards. Now you guys can see right here, it has been boosted. 97 plus rated player is a Galaxy Opal or above, and that has now been boosted to 10%. And before these seller packs, I can't exactly show you guys. I guess I can show you in the super packs, I think, but these were a little bit boosted odds, I believe. But you guys can see right here in these season 3 super packs, the 97 plus rated player was a less than 2% chance of pulling in every single promo drop. So for the Eclipse set, for the Cosmic set, it was a 2% chance or lower to pull a Galaxy Opal. But now in the Stellar drop, the odds have been boosted up to 10%. Same thing for Pink Diamond, it's been boosted as well to 25% chance of pulling a Pink Diamond, where if you go to the season 3 packs, you can see the Pink Diamond was only a 10% chance. So 2K did raise the odds, and I think everybody wanted 2K to raise the odds, and I think it's a great thing that they did so, because packs should have way better odds than they normally do, because packs were always just terrible to open. Even now, it's still not the greatest odds, but at least it is a lot better. And what you guys have to know, if we're talking about the market, is the market is going to be a lot lower with these new cards, especially if people aren't allowed to buy MT and if the odds are now boosted. So those two things go hand in hand with just dropping the market. So for example, we can see these new seller cards are really not going for that much MT, especially for how good of cards they are. Like I said, Ben Simmons, best point guard, Scottie Pippen, maybe best shooting guard. Like Chet Holmgren is like 150,000 MT. Scottie Pippen is about 200,000, maybe 250,000 at most. And then a Ben Simmons card, a point guard Ben Simmons, who has a 65 3 ball and is most likely the best point guard and one of the best cards in the game, is only going for around like 350 to 400,000 MT. And that's just due to the pack odds and people not being able to buy MT. So if we look at the odds, right, like I said, people now do have a 10% chance of pulling the Galaxy Opals in the new promo drop, which mean if there's people, and okay, the one thing I do have to note as well is a lot of these Galaxy Opals you pull, pretty much 90% of them are still going to be unauctionable. So that's one thing I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention when I was talking about the odds. It's a 10% chance to pull an unauctionable Galaxy Opal. To pull an auctionable Galaxy Opal, it's still going to be that less than 2% chance. So basically, you have a 25% chance of pulling a unauctionable Pink Diamond, and you still have a 10% chance of pulling a auctionable Pink Diamond. So it's 25% for the Pink Diamond for unauctionable, and then 10% for the auctionable one. And then same thing for Galaxy Opal. It's 10% odds to pull an unauctionable Galaxy Opal, and then it is a 2% chance or less to pull an auctionable Galaxy Opal. So the odds are a lot different, but even if people at 10% rate are pulling Galaxy Opals, that means the demand for these cards are just going to be a lot lower, because if people rip packs, if you spend like, I don't know, $25 on the game on VC or $50 on the game on VC, right? And let's say you buy 200,000 and you open a 20 box. In that 20 box, you are not guaranteed, but you know, going off the odds, you're probably going to pull 2, if you get lucky, maybe 3 Galaxy Opals, which is pretty much every Opal in the set, right? So let's say, for example, a lot more people are pulling Ben Simmons. That means Ben Simmons price is not going to be as high, even if it's unauctionable and people can't sell their Ben Simmons. Those people that might have wanted the card, they don't need to go buy him, because they can just obviously use his unauctionable version. So that's one reason why the market is a lot lower right now. and why I think in the future the market will most likely stay to be a lot lower is number two, that people can't buy MT. If you guys don't know by now, you're probably living under a rock. They're banning everybody for buying MT. That's why most of the people you see on YouTube and Twitch have been banned, is for buying MT, including myself. So that's another reason why the cards are a lot cheaper, is because of the fact that people can't load up 1 to 2 million MT and go spend 2 million MT on a Yao Ming, or go spend like Harden when he first came out was like 700,000 MT. You'll probably never see that again with most of these cards, because one, people can't buy MT, and two, the pack odds are so much higher for those unauctionable pulls, that you're gonna be seeing a lot less, not necessarily a lot less cards on the auction house, but you're gonna be seeing cards go for a lot less on the auction house. So what I think that's gonna happen with tomorrow is, now here's the next thing we need to talk about. Everyone's going to be getting unbanned tomorrow on Thursday. Now, we don't know exactly what time. Some people are saying it's maybe going to be midnight, 12 a.m. Eastern time. Maybe it'll just be the time you got banned. For example, I think I got banned around like 3 p.m. Eastern time, maybe like 3:30 Eastern. So if that's when I get unbanned, and that's when a lot of people do get unbanned, that's going to switch up the market a lot, because I think one of two things can happen, and I kind of want to hear your guys' opinions. First of all, what do you guys think about the new what cards you guys think are coming out on Friday? And just let me know your guys' thoughts on the odds and people getting banned from MT. Like you guys, let me know your opinions on that, but also just let me know your opinion on what you guys think is going to happen with the market, because I do think it's going to be a market crash, and I'll explain why in a second. But just let me know, do you guys think the market's going to be crashing when everyone gets unbanned and is now back on the game, or do you think it's going to be rising? Because it can be one of two things. So for example, if everyone gets unbanned and they want to sell their cards, which I believe a lot of people will, because they're realizing, a lot of people have Yao Ming that got banned, right? Because he's so expensive, and pretty much to get this card you pretty much had to buy MT, because no one really makes 2 million MT, nobody spent or spends that much money on VC to pull packs and then obviously get MT. So Yao Ming is super expensive, and a lot of people, including myself, that have Yao Ming bought MT to get him. So for example, when people get unbanned, are they just going to go sell their Yao Ming and try to get as much MT back, or are they going to hold on to their Yao Ming? So we don't exactly know what's going to happen. We also don't know if 2K is going to be wiping people's accounts, right? A lot of people have speculated that 2K is going to remove everyone's MT. Are they going to remove player cards? Are they just going to wipe your whole collection and get rid of every card you had? Are they just going to get rid of the MT you had in your collection? So for example, on this account, like he's not going to get banned, right? Because he didn't buy MT. But for example, if this was somebody's account that had 30,000 MT, are they just going to wipe that 30,000 MT for the people that got banned? We don't exactly know what they're going to do. So I think this kind of weekend and this end of the week, like Thursday and Friday, is going to be very interesting to see with the market. Me personally, I think what's going to happen is when people do get unbanned, they're going to be trying to sell a ton of these cards. Now, there is going to be a lot more MT put into the market, because of the fact that, most of the people that are spending 2 million MT on Yao Mings and spending, a million MT on Ben Simmons and all these expensive cards are people that buy MT. So all those people are now going to be unbanned. But I think a lot of people that are gonna get unbanned are gonna realize that they need to be saving as much MT as possible, because if you can't buy MT anymore, they don't just want to be spending half their MT on one single card. They need to be a lot more conservative. Me, for example, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get unbanned. I have a James Harden on my account and I have a Yao Ming, so I have these two cards, right? I bought James Harden for somewhat cheap when he first came out, around 500,000 MT, but right now Harden's like 300 to 350k. So am I going to be wanting to sell him and try to get as much MT back as possible? And same thing with Yao Ming. I have a Yao Ming and a Harden. Those are my two auctionable cards that are really expensive. Do I want to try to risk it and sell Yao Ming, try to get like 1.4, 1.5 back for him, and then just start stacking my MT and saving up? Because like I said, if I can't buy MT anymore and I want to get you guys these pack openings and these gameplays, I need to be really conservative with my MT. So that's why I'm not exactly sure, 100% sure what's going to happen with the market. I do think a lot of people are going to get back on the game and start selling a lot of their expensive cards, and that's the reason why I do think there's going to be a market crash. So you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think is going to happen with the market? But my advice to you guys would be, if you're going to get unbanned, I don't know if panic selling is the best idea. So I think if you guys want to buy cards, I would definitely be, paying attention to the market on Thursday. And when people do get unbanned for that, couple hours after people get banned, make sure you're checking the market, 3-4 hours later. I think we'll start to see the market drop a lot. And then this Friday, I think we're going to get another really good content drop. I think we could see our first Dark Matter being LeBron James, for obviously breaking the scoring record. So if we get a Dark Matter LeBron impacts, everyone's unbanned. So that card's going to be going for a lot of MT and should crash the market for a lot of cards cards. So just to round off the video and give you guys my overall thoughts, I do think there will be a market crash tomorrow on Thursday, and then that market will continue to crash obviously on Friday and Saturday, with hopefully being a really good content drop with maybe a dark matter LeBron and some other really good cards. So what I would do personally if I were you guys is, if you're looking to buy some cards for cheap, I think Thursday and Friday are going to be really good times to do so. If you guys are looking to sell, I would just be patient and probably wait till the end of the weekend, Sunday and Monday, and just kind of see what happens with the market, because like I said, this is the weirdest time for the market because number one, pack odds are getting changed. Number two, people are getting unbanned. So now we don't know what's going to happen exactly with the market. If it's going to rise right away, because maybe, you know, there's going to be so much MT back on the market. So is the market just going to skyrocket up? Is it going to crash because people are panic selling all their cards and just trying to sell them and make as much MT back as possible? So if you guys are looking to sell your cards when you get unbanned, or just looking to sell your cards in general, if you're not already banned, I would say probably wait till the weekend, Sunday or Monday, like the end of the weekend, just to see kind of what happens to the market. I'll make an updated video probably on Friday or Thursday, maybe night, maybe Friday or Saturday, some one of those days, just giving you guys an update of what's happening with the market and what I would do. But just want to give you guys this heads up, you know, what's going to be happening tomorrow when people do get unbanned and what I personally would do. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the market right now, and let me know some cards you guys are trying to buy and sell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.